Boop. There we go.
I can't believe that I'm the one who showed you the bubble and then I completely forgot that it was a thing.
Ah, yeah. Everybody in the party just gets arm blades. Wait. Oh!
You mean the arm blades that are specifically designed for Warforged?
Yeah, that's why we get them. We give them all to Temiko.
We've all been forged by war.
Also, I found an item called the Band of Loyalty, and it took me a second to realize. If you are reduced to 0 hit points while attuned to a Band of Loyalty, you instantly die. And I'm just like, isn't that how death works?
Okay, you will all get one single mystery key at some point in the future.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
No. I refuse my key. Sorry.
Take it, you won't. Give it to me.
Chem takes your key.
Yeah, Kim can have it.
Oh yeah, the minigun still exists.
Okay, so are we, like, recording?
Yeah, the button's pressed. Let's just make sure I'm not dumb. And yeah, we're going. We're 1 minute 50, 1 minute 51, 1 minute 52, 1 minute 53. Yeah,
Stop doing that. I'm not in yet.
Oh. Oh no. I don't know what we're
Makes me look like a jerk.
What do you mean you're not in?
I mean,
20?
no, I wasn't.
Yeah, you are. You've been in the Roll20 since I...
No, I wasn't. I'm. Well, you will join the game shortly. 2 seconds.
I think you have... How many tabs do you have open, Corvine?
Dreamer, don't ask questions you don't want to know the answers to.
Oh no.
Corvine, I think you've had this Roll20 open since last session.
Yeah, because I've seen you in it, and every time I...
Oh no.
Don't ask questions you don't want to know the answers to.
No.
Don't ask answers you don't want the questions to.
Calm down, Trebek.
Why does the start page look like an ad?
No, I
Don't question ads you don't want answers.
I don't actually have it open. I just checked.
And how are you in here?
Because
you're in here, I have recorded evidence.
Okay.
Who is this?
How it's birds placing pictures when they don't have DM access?
Oh, that's easy.
What
You
are
just
you
gotta...
talking about?
That's just a problem I've always had. Don't worry about it.
What are you talking about?
Sorry.
No, it's okay. It's because Bird has the god mode, the Roll20 thing. Bird's bought the monies.
I don't have money to buy Roll20 things with.
Yeah, that's why you pirated it with your fake money.
How?
Your
Edie,
bird,
I know I was in
You're
I was in cybersecurity last year, but like I'm not in cybersecurity too, am I?
Birds use the
Oh no.
So anyways. So last we left off, kind of a big cliffhanger, right? We were all talking to Fickerel, the big dragon warlord of the Bad Nation, and he offered you all jobs as spies until Hedera...
Which we accepted. TM.
Yeah, accepted with a giant heavy hauler into his very expensive golden tower. And then you set it on fire, and you killed a bunch of his guys.
I'm sure that was completely
I set it on rats. I set him on fire.
I'm sure it was completely coincidental.
Absolutely unrelated.
Well, anyways, you took the warship, the big one with all the gold on it. You beat up the guards inside. Well, Chem did, and then you hyperdrive away. And now you just made an enemy with one of 2 major factions in the game. Congratulations.
Yay! I hope we can get the other 2.
Yeah.
The second one.
Yeah, there are 2. Wait a minute.
Gotta get
Okay,
them all.
now
We have to
also
invent
you
our own
saved
enemies.
Scarlet from being executed.
We did.
Oh yeah, that was important.
Even though she was like, no, don't.
And we had a bunch of
Also-
XRPs.
Yes, and also as usual for these campaigns, for this campaign, starter section Strick is upset.
And
happens a
supposedly
lot.
Scarlet is not on the ship.
No,
I don't
Scarlet's on the ship.
I don't think Scarlet's had time to leave.
Yeah, I don't.
Wait. Corinth. Supposedly Corinth is not on the ship.
Who?
Red, whatever your
Red's not on the ship. Well, no surprise.
We haven't spoken to Red Curtain in a while.
If
so-
if Red is on the ship, then
Nadine is just in the engine room,
Anna's
sipping
gonna
the
flip
strange
out.
fluid.
That's what I said. Supposedly there's no strange fluid.
Giant tentacle monster that sits around in the void. I'm sure Annis would flip out.
that
Oh,
would
no.
be the ship.
Oh dear.
Wait, what kind of ship we talking? Spaceship or like space ship?
I'm afraid to answer that question.
Did we accidentally steal the heart of gold?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Maybe what's the name of this thing we have?
Heart of Gold. That's the name.
Hold on,
Yeah.
Derp.
We did steal the heart of
Derp.
gold.
Have you seen what a Roll20 looks like, and that's what makes you afraid? That question?
Yeah, I try not to look at her.
I hope all the viewers at home are enjoying this view, and also occasionally the view of the taskbar when I accidentally hit the home button.
Not the taskbar.
There we go.
It's fine.
It's fine. So, right, where were we? Sorry, Typho.
That was kind of this whole summary, actually. So, you entered Slipspace, destination nowhere, and now you're all stuck in Slipspace. So, oh crap, it's gonna be lost.
Oh,
in
we're
this
still
somewhere.
in-
Annis, you made a dexterity saving throw or something, right? Like
Oh.
acrobatics?
You told me to roll a perception a while ago. I did very badly on it. And then after that, you told me to roll either athletics or acrobatics, and I rolled the athletics, and I did okay, if I remember.
Right, okay. So, as you were exploring the ship and, failing to find whatever it was you were going to look for,
Spacesuit.
from a door on the side, somewhere you weren't looking, someone attempts to sort of like grab you, right? Like
Oh.
abduct you from the side.
Oh no. I'm an
Hmm.
alpaca.
You manage to shake him off and throw him away. And when you do, you see that it is a sheep with the bat insignia on their uniform.
Hmm.
They're kind of scrawny and scared looking, like a cornered animal. They run back into the door before you can question them.
I see. I guess Annis will peek her head in.
It's a dark hallway. He's gone, as far as you can tell.
Is there a light switch?
There is. You turn on the light, you still don't see anything.
Hmm. Okay. I guess Annis will make a mental note of it, then start to make a well, I guess it's still a mental note, but concentrate on an alarm as she continues her looking.
So you're going to continue looking?
Well, Annis, I guess, isn't all that concerned with the sheep. As long as they, like, are scrawny and weak and stuff, I guess. She's kind of assuming that we're probably going to abandon this ship after taking what we can. So she just wants to find things that she might be able to use.
Um,
She's also kind of overconfident in her abilities.
right, that would make sense. So moving back to the people on the bridge, right? Basically everybody, right? Except for Strick.
Yeah, Strick's.
I mean, I guess I would have headed there after doing Mythic. Is that where the two sheep we accidentally kidnapped are?
Yeah. So
Okay.
as Scarlet is flying the ship through this slip space sort of elemental void place, and you looked out the window and see the shifting chaos, she turns to you and says, "So, do any of you actually know where we're going? Do we have a destination at all?"
No, we didn't when we launched. Just away.
So, do you know where we're going to end up then?
I mean, I wasn't exactly at the controls when we did this, so.
Okay, well, I'm not exactly an expert on hyperdrive or whatever this is.
Okay. Well, I want to use some kind of skill check here. I would like to try and examine, like, so we're in the control, we're in the bridge, so presumably there's a bunch of like monitors and things around.
Correct.
I would like to look at one of those and see if I can tell where we're going.
All right, Arcana time.
Okay. I think I've got this set up. Yes, I do. Excellent.
As you look through the data on the monitor, you see like a section on navigation, but it seems to be completely, what's the word? Frazzled? The numbers are constantly shifting, and you can't get a good sense of where you are or anything like that. It's odd.
And is that just like a result of slip space, or is that something I wouldn't know?
Presumably it's as a result of subspace.
Okay.
Mel probably is just staring at the window in awe of the weird visuals of the slip space that they're flying through.
Oh yeah, how weird are the visuals per se? Is this like Doctor Who / Star Wars, or is this like we feel like our mind is melting? Is this like the
This is
Chaos
more.
Dimension with a whole bunch of floating shapes in purple and Zen or something?
Is it unpleasantly like being drunk?
This is more Doctor Strange. As you're
So,
looking at the window, you see like these as in addition to a bunch of psychedelic colors, you see shapes, materials, objects floating into each other and shifting into other things, seemingly at random. You see stone melt into water in midair and then coalesce back into like green foliage, and then
Oh wow.
evaporate it.
Okay, in that case, Annis might spend a little bit of her time near the back of the ship looking out a window, because that does sound fascinating.
I don't suppose anyone wants to help me figure out how to stop this thing.
I can take a look. But do I also roll Arcana, or do I roll?
How long does it take Strick to get to the bridge?
Do you have anyone helping you locomote?
No, actually, she's being hindered for reasons to him by dragging something else.
Okay, so
Oh,
she's
no.
doing the 5 foot per second thing.
Yeah.
Oh no.
She was in her like lab, right?
Yes.
She gets on one of those little like dollies and wheels herself around.
It's gonna take a while for you to get to the bridge as it is, but yeah, you don't see anything of actually no, you see one of those gym scooters in a corner.
Oh no. Sure, she'll use that.
Alright, you're numing through the hallways now.
Yeah.
You get there in
Excellent.
As
like
Corvine's
10
characters
minutes.
are wont to do.
Oh,
What was
like
that, Stars?
Well, I said numing as Corvine's characters are wont to do.
Indeed.
one of these?
Yes, exactly
my
one of those.
Time to make some handling checks.
Oh no.
Strick loses
Okay.
her kneecaps.
No, she just.
That's
If
already
she
happened.
had fingers, she would smash them somehow.
It becomes a razor scooter in midair, and you
Oh no.
destroy your ankle.
Strick has none of these things. Strick is the ideal candidate for this.
That's already happened.
Oh no.
Is this why?
Strick is the raddest scooter skateboarder
Is
in
this why? Is this why Strick is a cuttlefish now? Just really messed up doing a trick.
Ideal Nume aerodynamics.
Something like that.
Anyways,
As Hedera is asking the question, does anyone know how to navigate? Strick cruises into the control room and steps off the
Holding
scooter.
on to Kim. Who did this? She points to Kim missing an eye. And Kim looks a little guilty.
Okay, who's in the control room? Parsley, Melange, and Hedera, how do you react to that?
Said Kim is missing an eye?
yes.
Yes, not like it fell out, more like it's been rubbed away.
More like it's what?
Been rubbed away?
Ew.
Like on like a drawing?
Because she's made of like sewage
Like-
mud, right?
Like a clay sculpture where part of it's been smoothed down.
Mm-hmm.
Hedera has no idea how this happened, so she's just gonna look around the room.
Parsley will raise an eyebrow.
Is she okay?
No, I'm clearly not okay.
To be clear, was that Strick speaking or was that Kim?
That was... Kim can't speak.
Okay, I'm just making sure. Sorry.
Sorry.
Although my statement was in reference to Chem.
Who?
So I said, "Is she okay?" That
Yeah,
was
I know.
in reference to Chem.
I know what it was.
Oh, okay. So
I know what it was.
Strick is confused. Is your friend there? Okay.
Kim tries to struggle a bit, and Strick points back at the missing eye. Do you think this looks like it was undamaged?
Mel doesn't know anything about mud pony biology.
I mean, is this fixable or is this permanent?
Yes, it's fixable, but someone's screwing with me.
Someone's screwing with you.
Why else would you explain the missing eye?
Chem was running with scissors and tripped.
He look.
I mean,
She looks at Mel. Do you think this looks like a scissor mark?
Oh, it looks less severe than that, actually. Tripping with scissors would be really bad.
I mean, have you seen what my ship looks like right now? There was a lot going on not that long ago.
Yeah, I think your ship definitely worse than tripped. Do you want me to look at your ship, by the way?
At some point, yeah, I'm gonna need a new engine.
Well, since you all obviously aren't going to help me, then I'll just have to look over the thing myself.
I mean, I can heal Chem if that works. Does that work?
I don't know what you expect me to do to help.
I know. Am I able to medicine check the mud pony? Is that a thing I'm capable of?
I don't know, actually.
If I roll really high on medicine.
Would medicine even apply, though?
Oh my god. Okay, wait.
Oh dear.
It's a construct, I'm pretty sure.
I would say just like make a ruling and then figure it out later.
Make intelligence check.
Chem's made of organic matter. Just intelligence.
That's organic
Wow.
though.
But not organs.
That depends on what you consider organic.
Carbon based.
I'm sure there's like fungus and bacteria in there. That's organic.
Yeah, it's made of carbon, but it's not a carbon-based life form. It's magic.
Well, it's made of chemicals. So only some of it's carbon.
Also, why I have no idea why my browser just backed out of Roll20.
Oh dear.
Bad Firefox.
You press backspace?
Oh no.
I was holding Alt so that I could talk, and that's like all I was touching besides my touchpad.
Accidentally used some kind of hotkey.
But yes, I got a 5.
A 5.
On intelligence.
You're not sure if Chem is even alive or not.
Could I make an Arcana check?
So you can't tell if, like, missing the eye is actually dangerous for it or not.
Yeah, you can make an Arcana.
Okay, try this again.
From the description, it sounded like Chem was more abashed than in pain.
You could roll an insight for that, but yeah.
These rolls are garbage. Why?
You know what? I'm
You're
better...
not sure if Chem is even magical at all.
Actually, yeah. Can I insight Chem to see how Chem feels about all this? Because that's like the reason I have insight, is to tell if people are injured or not, or if they're trying to hide it.
Okay. Yeah, I would say insight applies in this situation.
Hey, 15 to
15.
insight
Finally.
Chem.
Above like a 5.
You can tell that the only pain Kim seems to be feeling is emotional. And that she seems guilty somehow? Like ashamed?
Good. I'll ask Chem directly then. Did someone do this to you?
She tries to pull away from Strick, and Strick pulls her back. You mean, of course someone did this to her.
Oh.
To it. I keep making that mistake.
Well, maybe Strick's making a mistake in character too.
Mel does not feel bold enough to contradict Strick. Rolled a frickin' 2 on the die.
Yeah.
Scarlet speaks up now. Strike, don't you think it's less pertinent that your thing's eye is missing, and more pertinent that we don't know how much food we have? I mean, someone should go check that, right?
I have all the food I need. Are you missing food?
I didn't have any on me when I got on the ship, because I was held captive by a really big asshole. So, yeah, I would say I'm a little worried.
I mean,
how much do you appreciate mayonnaise?
Not this again, Strick. I'll skip. Thank you.
I'll go check. See if we.
So you're coming with me then?
I suppose so.
Too many people are talking at once, so Mel just kind of mumbles under her breath, "I can conjure food if we need it."
While Annis is actually looking around the ship and on her way back to the bridge, did she find her any food or anything like that?
You found the kitchen, but it looks relatively sterile, honestly.
I see. Annis is probably just gonna head back then.
Mel is gonna approach Chem and like reach out a hoof to cast a spell, but is seeing if like Strick is gonna try to stop her.
What type of spell is she casting?
I mean, she's gonna try to cast Mending, but you wouldn't know that until she started casting it.
Oh, that was Strick. Rolling perception, by the way.
Where are you trying to perceive?
An approaching person casting a spell at Chem.
Roll stealth, Mel.
Oh, well, I'm not trying to be sneaky about it.
Okay, then what's your dex then?
Let's see. My I shouldn't scroll while holding the Alt button. That does bad. Let's see. My passive stealth is +0, or 10.
Okay, so Strict doesn't notice.
Okay,
Strick is paying too much attention to what's her name, Scarlet.
Then Mel attempts mending on Kem's eye region.
Corv, does that work?
Oh, that heals damage. So it
Well, it
does not
heals
work.
terrors.
Well, I think does Kem's like little ability description like say that mending heals it?
Yes.
Okay. I thought there was something like that.
But in this case, it does not work. Chem points to her mouth and opens it as if she's trying to speak.
Checking my inventory. Trying not to scroll while holding the my push to talk button so that my character sheet doesn't explode again.
So,
Mel is gonna like take out her journal and tear off a page rather than handing over the journal and a writing utensil and hands them to Kem, or holds them out to Kem anyway.
Kem quickly writes, I did this, as Strick continues speaking to Scarlet. Look, I can make honey too.
Okay, well, I guess we could live off that for a while. I think. I think, like, 10 years ago when I was still in school, I was learning about nutrition or something. And I don't think that's all of the 5 food groups, but, you know, that school kind of got exploded, so we'll go with it.
Mel is looking, reads the note from Kem, sees that Strick is distracted with another conversation, and kind of like nods questioningly towards Strick to see, like, try to communicate. Or should I show this to Strick? Or like, should we tell Strick? Does Strick know?
She gestures to give it back. The note.
She just what?
She gestures back to herself, like, give me the note.
Mel returns the note.
And she gives it back. Oh, what's more? With an addendum.
A postscript.
And then she nods.
Mel is uncertain what to make of this and what to do about it. Oh no, I definitely need a different push to talk button.
I use the insert key because it doesn't do anything.
Or at least it doesn't do anything alone.
Yeah. But you have to turn off number lock, so if you use the number pad, it's not.
Fortunately, this laptop does not have a number pad.
Oh, okay, well, that's unfortunate then. You could use the key to the left of 1.
The tilde.
Yes, that. The squiggle.
The good key.
Yeah, you could use that for push-to-talk. It's like the least important button.
Morrowind intensifies.
Console hours.
I'm using shift for now, just because that doesn't type anything when I'm in the chat. I learned my lesson on the control button a long time ago.
No.
But yeah, no, Mel has no idea what to do in this situation. Now my computer makes weird noises. Oh, sticky keys. That's why I don't use shift.
Foiled again.
Get out of here, sticky keys. I will sort this out. Carry on.
So. Sorry, I feel like I broke everything.
No,
I think it's fine.
So who did the Kim give the note to?
It was Mel, but Mel is not sure what to do.
So what does Mel do with the note?
I think that just comes down to, do you hold it or do you put it away?
I assume she freezes. I'm not.
I mean, shit. No, this is bad.
Okay,
Okay,
Scarlet's
there we
gonna
go.
move away from the control panel. And she's gonna walk up to Mel and say, "Alright, so you're a little bit less competent than I thought you were. Okay, that's kind of disappointing." And she's gonna take the note from your hands. Unless you try to keep it.
I don't. Sorry, I was fighting, experimenting with different buttons, and none of them were working well.
That's okay, keep experimenting. And,
no, Mel almost says something, and then the note gets snatched out of her hand. Her hand.
Oh no, Mel is a monster.
Oh no.
Mel couldn't find the push-to-talk button in time.
Mel is a gorilla.
Oh no.
Alright, so, Scarlet gives the note to Strick.
Strick reads it. She looks over to Scarlet first. Insight from Strick, not Kim. What can she glean from Scarlet, if anything?
She's kind of frustrated with the whole ordeal. She just wants to get back to, survival mode, I guess.
Okay. Then, Strick looks at Kim and says, How could you do this? Why would you mess your own face up? Cam backs away and Strick grabs onto her and starts immediately working her eye back into her head with tentacles. Let's see, what sort of roll would that? Oh, yeah. Alchemy supplies. How well does she put her eye back into her socket?
It's you know, it's back to normal. It's good.
You've made a work of art.
Finely sculpted.
Just like one approximate eye and then one like beautifully rendered, like pristine.
All right, Annis, you're probably back in the bridge by now.
Whoa.
I'm
Jeez.
gonna. Are you gonna do anything there, or?
Well, I was just going to say that she's humming as she walks in and going to give a confused head tilt to whatever scene is going down.
Okay. Parsley, roll a perception for me.
Okay.
Should I also do that?
You may.
I was also going to look for this, so.
Are you guys going to go together, or are you going to split up?
Hey, wait. Minor question. Can I roll an Arcana to see if I can, like, understand this whole, or maybe not understand, fly this ship? Not necessarily fly, but, like, tell it to slow
Stop
down.
without
Yeah.
exploding.
All right. Make the roll.
Properly operate.
In Roll20
Okay.
or Discord? Does it matter?
Roll 20, because I'm looking at that right now. While you log into Roll20, I'm going to
Oh, I already logged in.
Oh, okay, cool. But I need to tell
Yeah.
Parsley and Hedra their roles.
Okay, sorry.
So just to answer your question, because you were asking if we'd stick together or split up. Hedera would be heading to where she thinks like the like larder storage is. And she kind of doesn't care whether Parsley follows or not. Like she has a direction.
She's headering that direction.
Exactly.
All right, Parsley, what do you do then?
I think he's probably gonna. You said the kitchens were sterile. What exactly did that mean?
Like, they're very clean. There's not actually much inside of them. Like,
Barren of
the
food.
cupboards seem like they've been barely used. The pots and pans seem like they haven't moved from the hangers in which they have been hung.
Parsley might be looking for some place where they store, like, supplies.
Question: assuming we pass by the kitchens on the way, do the kitchens look like dusty or something? Or have they been cleaned?
Yes, they look like sheep.
Yes.
Yes.
The kitchens are shaped like robot sheep, but
They look like they've been cleaned.
how recently?
Like very recently.
Okay.
Like not within the few minutes recently, but it's within like
Yeah, no, they
day.
wouldn't have been cleaned like since we stole it, but I was just trying to guess how significant the detail of they haven't been used is.
Hello.
We're still here. Okay, you look inside the kitchen and you find a storage closet of sorts, and inside there is a single emergency ration.
I was looking for like some kind of storage location, so I would assume they wouldn't keep a lot of food in the kitchen necessarily. They'd keep like the crates of things elsewhere.
Right, but I assumed that Parsley was looking there, so that's what he found. A single emergency ration, good for one person.
Well, I'm at ease.
Alright, so Hedera, as you head to look for a storage room, one of the rooms you open up is the room containing the ship's hyperdrive, so to speak. That device, right?
Mm-hmm.
And as you're preparing to move on from this room with the massive sort of arcane device within the center, you think you hear movement and maybe a few muttered whispers.
Okay, I'm going to pull out my weapon. I'm going to message that I heard something in roughly the location of the ship where I am over comms. And then I'm going to go investigate.
Alright, so since that's a walkie-talkie, I want you to make a stealth check on that.
Okay.
I have a dumb question.
Dumb questions are cool, spit it out.
Does this ship have an announcement system? Like a PDA or something? I don't think that was the right word, but like one of those things that you can just like kind of, ring and then just say things through for the whole ship to hear.
Yeah, no, a PA is the right word. Yeah,
Okay.
it does. It does.
Well, does Anna's hear the walkie-talkie thing?
I assume you have one of your own.
Okay, so, Anna's, I guess, would respond back. Oh, yes, there were a couple scrawny sheep running around in the back. One tried to jump on me, but they didn't seem very strong.
And you just let them go?
Oh, it didn't seem like they were going to do much.
That's a liability. Don't necessarily need to do anything to them, but we can't have them just running around.
That's fair. So, tell me if anything goes wrong.
I mean, if it goes wrong, I don't know if I can promise that.
Oh no.
That's why I'm telling you where I am.
I just realized something dumb. I don't know if a infallible relay. Does this count as or a similar communications device? Wonderful. Okay. Sorry.
Okay, so you pull your weapon, Hedera, and you move into the hyperdrive room to where
Is
the sounds.
the room brightly lit?
It is not, as it's similar to like engine room, right? Just smaller because it only contains this one thing, right?
Okay. Yeah.
So
I'm debating if I should
it's
give myself some light. Actually, I probably don't need that, do I? I think I might have like dim light vision.
it's dimly lit in there. There's no like fluorescent lighting or anything, but it's
Yeah, I have dim light vision at the 60, so I'll be fine. Can I tell that Parsley is heading toward me, or are we too far away from that?
I think you could tell, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna wait for him to catch up then before going in.
All right.
All right, Parsley, I want you to make a stealth roll too.
Oh boy.
Oh wait, do you have dark vision or dim light vision or whatever?
Me? No.
Alpaca do not.
All right, make
by
2 rolls
default.
then.
I have a disadvantage on stealth because of my armor.
Oh boy.
This is perfect.
Okay, make 4 rolls then.
2 rolls of disadvantage. Oh boy.
Do you want me to make 2 more?
No,
So
that's
far,
fine.
sure.
That's fine.
I think that was it.
All right, as you are walking through this dimly lit area, and the low hum of machinery kind of washes over you. Personally, you trip over a piece of tubing that's on the ground. Like not a piece of tubing, but like a series of tubes that are connecting to somewhere else in the ship. And you land on the ground with a hollow metal thud that echoes around the room.
Can I just like press against the wall so that if someone tries to run at us, they don't know I'm there at least?
Yeah. Make another stealth check, I guess.
Okay. Still pretty good.
All right, you press against the wall and you hold your breath. The mutters coming from farther in the hyperspace room just stop all of a sudden. And you hear the thunk thunk of footsteps on metal as a larger group than you expected approaches. From the footsteps, you can guess maybe 4 to 6 of them. And they turn on flashlights on their weapons. And they search the area. And they see Parsley. They do not see Hedera. And the group of unknown individuals in the dark moves to grab you, Parsley. Make a athletics or an acrobatics.
Athletics.
Respectable. Respectable.
All right, you begin to move out of the way, seeing the flashlight's beam sort of sear into your eyes, but you are too late. Multiple hooves grab your mouth, they grab your legs, grab your forelegs, and they pull you back into the depths of the ship.
Ah, yes, the classic Don Quixote maneuver.
Hedera, you don't see the flashlights anymore.
I'm gonna follow after them.
You're gonna follow, okay.
Actually, I should probably think about this.
Ennis will probably, like, walkie... Wait a minute. What's the range on message? Probably 2... Yeah, I don't imagine 120 feet is... Yeah, there's too much stuff in the way. Sorry. Ennis will, like, probably walkie-talkie Hedera in, like, 5 to 10 minutes if she doesn't, like, report back as okay.